Okay, we're off to the city. I gotta get the chainsaw today, and we're gonna get the mail right now, and we're gonna dump off the garbage can before I go too far. I'll be right back. Hang on. Oh. 300 subscribers. All right. Saltscapes, Reader's Digest, and the new Princess Auto catalog. Okay, we're on our way. Just gotta buckle up. Oh, I see the little woman didn't give me any gas. Isn't that great? Okay, so here we go. And I understand they're doing a little more work on the road down here. So we'll check that out on our way by. I think we're getting gravel. Can't do much about the windshield today. You'll have to enjoy the wipers. I see one guy come down the hill. Or up. That would be the mail lady. So it's kind of good today, a bonus. We can get the last of the summer's bug juice off the windshield. Hang on, she's a rough section here. Hopefully the camera will stay. Whoa, it's bouncing. Mountains be Jesus. Now, what's the temperature in here? 600 feet, 665. And I'll have to go to, I think we'll get the Costco, or we'll get the chainsaw first. There, the road's a little smoother now. The old church. I brought an extra battery, so what I'll do is I'll run this till the battery dies going into the city. Then I'll swap the batteries and we'll give you a ride on the way back. Not sure if I'll remember or not, but young Donnie's got himself a girlfriend now. Imagine that. There's a nice old white cow there. We need to throw some goats over the hill so they can eat all the burdocks up. So we had a large heavy rain apparently last night. And I can't say for sure because I was sleeping. I don't usually wake up once I fall asleep. Unless the dogs do something. But it's a good day for hunting. If you don't mind getting a little chilly and a little damp. Oh, we got construction signs. My wife is kind of like the road maestro here. She bothers the superintendent or whoever to get our road fixed. We're going to get it chip sealed one day, but we're not sure when. These guys here are putting gravel down on the worst part, which is just before we get to the chip seal. So we'll just take our time here and we'll see what's going on. Apparently they're bringing in a lot of gravel and next year they're going to be ditching it. I thought that was another chicken. It's good. Get this gravel down here. This is the worst section of the road. They got no ditches here. Water pours across the road in the spring, summer, fall. And then you can see it on the right here. Smoking. This is good. This is where the worst of the freaking mud flies up in the back window. Get her done, boys. There's that little trolley fella there. Oh, this is great. Thank you, buddy. 12 o'clock, so it must be lunchtime. Hey, that was great. Nice to see the road getting fixed. Now, of course, for those of you who don't have the experience of a gravel road, drive on the right-hand side, slow down to oncoming traffic, because rocks are flying up. And the last thing we need to go along with the rocks puncturing our tires is to go and get our windshield fixed. I've only had to give one young fellow a hard time over it on our road. The guy who lives across the way from the church. He flew up and my son got a rock in his windshield. So we were over at Donnie's there one night and he come waltzing in. And I said to him about the rock, I says, I hope you're going to come good for it. He's got to pay $300. And he just about swallowed his Adam's apple. Well, I'll come good with it. I'll come good, sir. So we let him We played on them for a little while there, and then we told him the truth that the insurance is going to pay for it, but he didn't want to have me as a big growly old bear giving him a hard time. He would have paid up for not slowing down. Oh well. Boy's got enough problems. He doesn't need to add to it. So the reason why we got gravel on this side of this road is that road washed out, and most of the road was going to end up in the ditch, so they had to fix that. We'll see how that goes this spring. You got to look after your roads. If you don't, you end up paying a lot more. All right. So the leaves are almost off the trees now. These big rains and the winds don't help. And it'll be gray soon, all of it. Just gray and green. It's okay. So, 12 o'clock. I think we'll just go in the normal route today. Well, maybe we'll come back a different way. Oh, it's starting to rain now. Oh, good old Jeep. Sun's trying to come out. Not trying hard enough. So now we're on the little side strip. Weighed myself, not too happy this morning. 251 pounds. I've gained about 4 or 5 pounds in the last month or so. Hard to say why. I don't think it's the cheesies and all the candy. Oh well. Deer crossing. This fella on the right here feeds these buggers in the wintertime. And I gotta remember to pick my coveralls up. Oh, there's the gravel trucks from our place. I gotta pick up the my coveralls. They're at the seamstress. She's fixing the bottoms, and I got a hole on the knee again. Wonder what color she's going to put on them this time. I take these coveralls in. They're close to, I think, about $180 to $200. Excuse me. They're pretty expensive, and I've got 3 pairs of them, all in various states of repair. That's a nice hill back there. In the wintertime it would be hell to get up there, but or get it plowed out. There's the river. I got some property across the other side of the river from here too. Another 15 acres. I gotta do something with it one day. Don't know what kind of lumber's on it, if I'm gonna cut it or not. It hasn't been cut in probably 25 years or more. I'll have to get my son to go and whatever they do, they go and they grade it or whatever. They cruise it, that's what it's called. And they give you a rough idea how much timber's on there. Then you go and get somebody to come in and cut it. They're going to give you so much. To be able to do it. And I'm not sure if I want to do something like that or not. Somebody has 50,000 bucks, I'll give it to them. "15 acres on the Keswick River, and it's nice. That was the first piece of property I bought down here. It's got a plowed road, it's got pavement, and that's it. Do what you want. There's a little creek that goes through it that runs pretty well most of the year. There's a place up here for sale. The Big Fancy Horse Ranch. Right here. They want quite a bit of money. I'm not sure how many acres there is. And we got to get winter tires put on soon. That'll be the last winter for them. Probably 2 to 3 more weeks before we put them on. The cemetery over there. And there we go. We got to go slow here. It's the law. If I had a small tractor, I could probably come, and a wagon, of course, I could probably come down here and pull home some manure to put in our gardens. That would be nice. We could, oh, watch it there, buddy. I can't continually keep buying expensive stuff to throw in there. More construction up here. Alright. Corn there. Cow corn. Oh, construction's over. That was good. Johnny's Gas Bar. They got bigger bags there, they say. Ice. They sell ice in the gas station. Oh, it's not raining again. And the old guy that used to fix or make trailers, I think he might be gone now, or he's quit doing it. I wanted to get a bobsleigh, like or a wagon similar to what Cecil Skinner's got. If you haven't checked out his channel, he's a good one to check out there, Marjolaine. Cecil Skinner. I think that's all you need to know to look his channel up. He's on my favorites if you look that up. He's got an off-grid place, and his videos go back 11 years. I found that out this morning. So I'm going to start watching a few of his old ones. Oh, we can go faster here. We can go 80. So I'll go 81. Live a little dangerous here. That's kilometers, which is about 50 miles an hour or so. Which is fast enough. I've gone faster down here though. Now, what am I going to eat? I'll get a couple of things done first. The chainsaw, come back and get the bags of dog food. That's 2 big bags of 37 kilos, which is nice. That'll keep the boys going till Christmas, or just after Christmas. I wish they would sell it to us where I could get say 10 bags on a discount with the points they give you, because we could just store it in the garage then, which would be good, because that means I'd have to throw some more stuff out, put the dog food in there. Now this road here is the 105, and it follows along the St. John River, and it goes quite a ways. I'm not sure how far. Way down, maybe all the way to St. John. You can follow the river. Also, the province says everybody's got to wear a mask in any public place now. So that's new. I got to try to remember to do that. And I don't know, might go look for another pair of boots. I might be able to lace them up. I don't need winter boots. I need a good pair of boots that I can go into the bush with. Something that's got some nice meaty treads on the bottom. They're you know, like the good Vibram soles. So I might look for them, or not sure yet. I got a problem with 4 years ago I had a hernia operation, and just before that I had a kidney operation, and they messed something up inside on my right hand side, so it's hard to bend over, especially on the right hand side, to pick up, like, so I've been wearing slip-on shoes, or easy to pull on boots, but they're no good on there's no treads underneath. So I need something that I can go in the woods with to cut these trees down in. Well, I'm still got to clean up around the beaver dam. I want to do that before bug season next year. Cut some of it up. And then I got to, so I want something I got some good traction or whatever in the woods. And we're looking at $200. That's a lot of money for a pair of footwear. You know, I was the vets back there. We go there once or twice a year, bring the boys in. And tomorrow's supposed to be sunny and cloudy, and the next 2 days are rain after that. So, oh, I forgot to plug my mobile in. I'll do that here when we get to where we're going. let's see here. 6 years ago there was a hurricane. My wife picked me up in this little car. And this intersection right here, she was coming onto this road from the right-hand side there. And wouldn't you know it, she was on two wheels turning left. It was the when they had the hurricane come through, and there was power poles and trees laying all over the place. And I had to get her to finally stop because I couldn't handle it anymore after I got off the plane. I was stranded in Toronto for an extra night because they wouldn't fly down here. That was scary. But I don't usually sit and let my wife drive. My nerves can't handle it. Oh look, they haven't fixed this here in 6 months either. We gotta slow down up here as soon as we hit the bridge. There's no pavement. Don't get yourself all in a panic here. We're not going to rear end them. And away we go. Hard to say which side I'm going to come home on. Another carcass. Lots of raccoons and skunks on the sides of the road. And beavers do not hibernate. They live underneath the ice, eating the food that they store underneath there. And when that's gone, it's usually close to spring. They might come up through a hole through the ice and forage into the woods a little bit near the water to get their bark. That's what I need right there, that pickup. Green light, come on, let's go. From that shoveling, my hands are sore. Somebody next to us is drumming. In the driver's seat. Okay. This is a neighborhood on the right-hand side. And this is called Two Naces Crossing up here to the left. Straight ahead over the other side of the woods there is a Indian reserve. St. Mary's it's called. And you go up there at Christmas time and all their houses are decorated. They must have quite a power drop in the city because there's houses everywhere with lights on. Plus, if you need to buy marijuana, that's the places that you head to. They sell anything you could think of there. They compete directly against the government. The government, I think they have 2 dispensaries in, that's what they call them, in Fredericton. There's one back at the mall back there where we were stopped at the lights. And there might be another one up here. I really don't know. I went in for a look when they first opened up just to see what the deal is. And what I discovered was they didn't have any product there. They had opened way too early. They didn't have anything on the shelves. You can't get to anything. It's all behind counters. Oh well. And apparently, of all the money that they forked out on it, they lost money. I don't know if they're still losing money or not, but they hired a whole pile of people to do it, and they're thinking it's the new cash cow. I even think Trudeau thought that. And it was they decriminalized it. Everybody can grow 4 plants. But the problem is, everybody still grows it. But they're just trying to take it away from all the drug dealers from having it all. So, we know somebody that lives on that big apartment on the left. That's a fancy to-do place there. So next we're going to go right and then left. And I still got to think about where I would like to get a burger. There's not very many good burger places in the city. That's why I've been getting chicken sandwiches. People don't know how to use these intersections. I can't remember how many traffic circles we got. We're getting more and more all the time. It's a good idea. Oh, on the left is a kiddies pool that they closed down this summer, but normally it's open. I can't remember, I think they call this Wilmot Park. Mail lady. This is a big fancy hotel, the fancy hotel in town, the Delta. And there's a restaurant here called the Diplomat, short for the Dip, which is a very popular place to eat. And we're going to be turning left here, go up the Hanwell Road. all the way out to yard gear. Go, 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 don't slow down. Go, Johnny. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 more sets of lights. So just up here on the right, down over the hill here, over somewhere over there, up the other road, the Golf Club Road, my uncle, Jack and Grace Foley, his aunt, or my aunt, used to have a house down there. And my uncle used to was the groundskeeper at the Fredericton golf course. So if you look it up, you can see Foley's Court. There was no houses up here back in the day. That'd be 57 years ago. When I come here, I was 10. Anyway, my dad bought this great big friggin' trailer. It must have been 28 feet long, 30 feet long. You know, a travel trailer. And he pulled it onto my uncle's property. And my dad wanted to turn around, so he pulled out over his yard. And my uncle comes running out of the house, waving his arms. My dad stopped, and what happened is that my dad was driving out onto where my uncle had dug with a shovel underneath and extended his basement, and he must have had a half a dozen rooms down there. It kind of reminded you of The Great Escape, the movie, where they dug a tunnel. And he'd put some timbers and stuff like that down there, but wouldn't you know it, my dad was just about ready to drive over top of where he had dug out a basement there. He took us down there. That was a creepy, creepy place. Oh, there's 4 sets of lights. It's 1, 2, 3, and there's one more after this one. Oh, we got a turn here. We gotta go straight. So there's another Tim Hortons there. This is the Billionaires gas station, Irving. There's probably another one just up here too. It's got the frickin' Irving is the #1 gas station in the Maritimes, maybe further. And he just keeps buying more and more and more. Come on there, pal. Let's go. Masks. Gotta put on a mask today. Alrighty. There used to be a place up there that sold dog food on to the right. They closed down. Okay, let's skedaddle here. Not sure how fast I could go. I wasn't paying attention. 70 or 80. There. That feels better. And this is another nice golf course up here in front. Kingsbury, I think it's called. Or Kingswood. So we're close. We're on the hand wheel. This is another community that decided to go on their own instead of being part of Fredericton. This is where we bought our stalls from, Classic, so nice family. So we'll go here and then straight over to Costco next. See, here's another Irving, and this is the last sets of lights. So, let's go get the chainsaw, boys. So where the hell are you supposed to park here? Side door over there.
Oh,
Yes, sirree. $127. And let's go. Oh, that didn't take too long. Would you believe the saw was $127 to fix that? Plus, I looked at the brand new one. Brand new saw, $359. Ooh, that gave me a rush backing up. And watching the Jeep move in the mirror. Okay. Some young feller got himself a nice new motorbike. I was never much for being a motorbike guy. Okay. And bonus, got to use the whiz room. Not every day. Okay, Costco. Let's get some fuel. You're going to miss most of the running around in the city here. I think this is one of the few 4-lane highways that we got in the city here. It goes 4-lane all the way to Moncton, Halifax, I would think. And I'm not sure if we've got a 4-lane highway all across Canada yet. I know that part of Alberta or part of Saskatchewan doesn't have a 4-lane, or they didn't, for the longest time. Some kind of dispute over who's paying for it. Oh, gonna kill the radio. Anyway, this is kind of like part of the city here. We're going into a town called New Maryland, which has been here for years. And then this is kind of like the back way to get into Costco. And we're probably 300 feet above sea level here. Let's see. 416. Okay. We're on the north side of the river, and we're going to go and get a salt block, and we got to pick up some dirt from Mum. Come on, let's go. Don't need to air your armpit out. And I just picked up my saw. Throw your goddamn garbage out. Sweetheart. So I got one more store to go to. Oh, I forgot chicken necks. Frig. 2 stores. I gotta come back. But first we'll go up here. The reserve is on the right. And straight up is Two Nations Crossing, way up the top here, the next set of lights. And we're going to eat my lunch. Oh, frig, light change. At the co-op, just up here. And I'll run in there and out of there real quick and go and get some necks. Chicken necks. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to park right here. Neat. And I'll chat you up. So, I'm glad to get my little chainsaw. Guy says my bar's not bad. It could be worse. And there's lots left on the old chain. Hump diddly doo dah day. Gonna start try a new burger today. It is a double steakhouse loaded. Fries are good. good. I haven't gone to that Dairy Queen in a long time. They usually have my favorite burger. Alright, let's get this off in here. There we go. So this is considered the north side. The river goes right through the center of the city. There. Bon appetit to me. We have to eat, or we have to wear masks everywhere now. In our province, they've closed 4 schools. 2 areas went to red. And there's over 80 cases of COVID now. Don't mind if I eat, do you? Okay. Burger is done. Alright. Oh. Daddy won't be long, so don't get you behave yourselves. Alright. Oh. Forgot the mask. Okay. Last stop. Oh, one more stop after 2 stops after this. Okay. Alright, don't need that. Buckle up. So we gotta go get some chicken next. This here is the co-op farm store, they're called. And they sell in here, you know, like stuff for farmers. They got, I'm getting a salt block and some dirt for the wife. It's too heavy. So where is this guy?
blue salt block.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, dear. Oh, sorry. Oh.
Okay, this here and a blue salt block. That and the blue salt block? Yeah.
Do you live out in Dorn Ridge?
Yes, sir.
I do too. At the very end on the left.
Okay, I'm going back in. Oh, okay.
Big blue house.
Oh, that's right.
Thanks.
Next time I see you go by, I'll know what it is.
Take it easy.
You too, buddy. Is this automatic? You got her?
Yeah.
There she goes.
It's a small world. Oh, there's the Promix. That's what all the pot growers have. Okay, let's go get the chicken next now. I don't need this friggin' mask right now. And then we gotta go get my coveralls. Alright, pitter patter, let's get at her. Oh, 300 subscribers. Yeehaw. You know, most of the subscribers are all over 50, which is, I suppose, a good thing. Alright. This won't take long at all. Oh, watch out for the car. I imagine these houses here are in the $175,000 and up. It's all about location. Okay, you go right and I'll go left. There's stuff rolling around here. So, washed in old Chevy. Vaping. Yeah, it took a couple of years, and then all of a sudden people started developing a cough. Now they're dying. Oh well. Global Pet Foods. And the girl that I need to talk to is Shauna, one of my Facebook friends. And we might as well park right here because there's nowhere else to go. Disabled parking's all filled up. Okay, folks, let's go. Okay, one more trip after this. There we go. $13. Oh, $13 for a small bag of chicken necks. Alright. Now we can get out of here. And I gotta go up the river. Sneaky devil. There we go. Come on, let's not go it's freaking around here. I want to go home here. Let me get my coveralls, man. Okay. We're going to take you up a different way. Go, go, go. I'm not sure, but I didn't think we're supposed to be going too fast here. All the little kids are getting out. Not a mask on any one of them. Alrighty. Okay. Take it easy now. Set the cruise control for the speed limit. And we're on Sunset Drive. And we're heading home. Kinda. We got one more stop to get. Now I believe back in the day the north side of Fredericton was where more poorer people have lived because of the condition of the buildings, I would think, are not as nice. I think that's changed in the last 5 or 10 years. Just interesting. So we'll take this back out to the 105, which isn't too far from here. What do we got here? Interesting looking fella. Doesn't look like he knows much about chainsaws and axes. Ooh, look at the nasty cloud up front. Not gonna like that. So, I've got to look for a bag that I could throw over my shoulder to take the salt block in so that we can see the deer licking on it from the house. Doesn't look like this place is open anymore. Wanted to go in there and check out for guns and stuff. There you go, girl. Keep on a-huffing. I used to be quite a walker back in the day. Now my feet, like I got 2 canoe paddles tied onto the bottom on them. On the bottom of them. They're not very comfortable. Now if you remember when I told you on the way in here, this is the very corner my wife took on 2 wheels in a brand new, I think it was a Jeep. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Made it. Okay, let's get home. There. 70 kilometers an hour. Then we can go 80, and that's it. I checked my lottery ticket today, and I guess you can tell from my voice how much I won. So there's a couple of houses up here on the left, and I fell in love with them when they first got built. We're getting close now. We are close to where the vet is again. Let's go, 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 go. Unless I went by him, not paying attention. Yeah, we went by him. How about that? Not paying attention. And this is Carlisle Road. This is the only road up and in to this place. And you'd think they'd have a light there. Okay, so now we can go 80, and this is the two places on the left up here. They want something in the neighborhood of $10,000 a year in taxes. So I don't think it'll be anytime soon that it'll be moving in here. And oh, I didn't win the lottery. But that big house there, that first one, has been empty. The other one's pretty big, and it's got a granny's place. A granny suite. All nicely made out of brick, so it's got to be worth a few bucks too. I think they're for sale for one of them. They wanted $800,000 or $900,000 for. Isn't that strange? We can. I could go and pick up fast food and coffee. But they're saying that kids can't go trick-or-treating. I think in lieu of trick-or-treating, people should just stay home, and that's coming up in a couple of weeks. Another dead animal. Looked like a porcupine laying there. We should do a contest. Who can count all the roadkill in the video? Yeah, I figured he was turning. Come on, let's go. Pitter patter. A Tacoma. Too small. And it's 3:30. It'll be dark in 3 hours or so. And gotta watch out for deer. Oh, there's another roadkill. Not sure what that was. Didn't look like a raccoon. Maybe a groundhog. But the pretty fall colors, there's not too many trees left. Yes, sirree. That land you see way off in the distance there, that's the other side of the river. And having land on the river has always been important for a Canadian, because that's how they used to transport everything. by canoe or boat. And the steamships came. A lot of orchards out this way too. And this is the Douglas Diner on the right. Kind of like a home-cooked food out in the country. It's not the greatest. Rent me. Let's go a different way. Oh, there's the ambulance. Another bridge that needs fixing. Alrighty, we're going to turn right on the Trip settlement. Nice big empty cornfield. And we'll be turning right on the Sisson Settlement Road. And the name of the mine that's on the Nashwauk, way out past our place, is called the Sisson Mine. And they're going to be getting tungsten and some other precious metal from it. And although it'll bring some tax money or whatever it is to the government coffers, a lot of people are against it because they're on the headwaters of the Nashwauk River, and our salmon, wild Atlantic salmon, are having a problem surviving. All this little tiny fence you see here with the little markers, that's all for electric fence to keep the cows in. So they've probably let them out there in the fall to eat where they hayed earlier. Okay, so we're going to turn right. And this road is in rough shape. And I have some property here. 15 acres or something. Way down here. That fellow must be hunting in there. Up the power line. They've been doing some digging back here. I'll hang on to that piece of property down here for a while yet. It's for sale. Apparently you can come in here and get eggs too. Not sure what the deal is on that. More hydro lines. That reminds me, Iceland apparently has different transmission towers that look like humans. They're I'm going to have to check on Google Maps to see if that's true or not, or if I can find them. And somebody on the internet just did make up something so that we all thought that they make them. There's a fellow on our road that's his job is to fix those and inspect those wires. Must have nerves of steel. Do that. This nice little farm up ahead here. But I wouldn't want to live anywhere near those power lines. And when you're walking underneath them, you can hear them humming. It's always good I check on my neighbor here that see what he's doing, because he took a corner of my property and he was mowing it. He was being a little forceful about that too, thinking that it was his. Mind you, after I stepped out of the car and he realized he was about 1 foot shorter than me and at least 75 pounds lighter, he was a little bit more reasonable after that. And I suppose it didn't hurt any. I had a Harley Davidson shirt on. Now this dip at the road up further here, years ago, probably about 15 years ago, they put railway ties across the creek that would create a small waterfall when the water fell down, or like over top of it, and it would make pools. And they were doing that to increase the survivability of any of the little fish that happen to go up there. I've always been meaning to go back there and take a look to see if it was still there. Now, my other piece of property is just up here. And I'm so glad that we didn't end up here. It would have been cheaper, and we would have had a house about half the size. This place on the right, $279,000. Okay, now my piece of property is from about here to that fence up there, and it goes all the way down to the river. Good. He's not mowing it, he's just left it alone. That's what he's supposed to do. And the groomer lives out here. Somewhere. And I don't come down here very often, but it's nice to see that it's in nice shape here. Huh, there's a house there. There's another one there. Oh, diggity dog. So, one of these places up here is, we've got a friend named Carol. And I'm not sure where it is anymore. Oh, back there somewhere. I wasn't paying attention again. So, we're going to come out on the highway again here. The 104, I think it is. Starting to rain a bit, a little bit.